Hi, today we start the Flylady cleaning system. Her first step, she calls it shine your sink. I probably will refer to it as a dish routine or shine sink, whatever you call it. Today's all about the sink. Hi, I'm Angel, and this is Done Unperfectly, where we battle perfection one project at a time, getting things done unperfectly. So when I first heard this shine your sink, I'm like, really? Shine your sink? I wasn't real sure about it, but trust me, just do it. Just shine your sink every night before you go to bed. It will be worth it, I promise you. So the first day only, you're going to shine your sink. You're going to scrub it as much as you possibly can. If you have to, if you have way too many dishes, set them on the counter. Trust me, you will get to it eventually. But the whole point is the sink itself today. So you're going to wash your sink as you normally would. You may need to use baking soda and a toothbrush to get into those crevices there that haven't had attention in a long time, if you're anything like me. So you're just going to wash down your sink like you normally would. You're going to take a sponge and just wash it down like you would any other evening. You're going to take your toothbrush and baking soda and get in those crevices like I mentioned just a minute ago. Make sure you get in all metal crevices around everything. And don't forget, if you're like me, you have a metal crevice down here too. So if you have a metal crevice down here, just scrub around that ring really well and get some of that dirt out. You will be surprised what you will find. This is what it looked like before I cleaned it. This is what it looked like as I'm cleaning it. And that is all the dirt hiding in that rim. Ugh. Ew, that's disgusting. I accidentally found that. The next thing that she recommended that I was totally surprised by, she recommended using car wax to put in here to keep the sink from collecting water, letting it rinse off as well. So some people, car wax, so some people recommended olive oil. So you just take a paper towel and a little bit of olive oil, and trust me, that's a lesson learned from somebody who did it wrong the first time. Take just a little bit of olive oil and wipe down your sink, and you will be surprised how this will keep the water repelling off your sink every evening, and it'll keep it all shiny. I was shocked too. I don't know. So after you wipe down your sink with your olive oil, the next thing you want to do is get some glass cleaner and spray it on a paper towel and wipe down your faucets. You'll be surprised how shiny this will make them. All the metal on your sink, it'll keep it shiny. And then every night as you just go to wipe it down, you'll be surprised how shiny it still is. Now, this process is not done every night. This process, once every 3 months, after seeing the inside of my sink, might be a little bit more than every 3 months, but at least every 3 months. You may want to give it a really good wash down, but most nights you're just wiping it out, wiping off your faucet and going to bed. And this is the gift that you get in the morning when you've shined your sink the night before. Nothing like starting the day with a fresh new sink. Now hear me out. I know mornings are really, really, really busy. I get it. I have those mornings too. However, I have found that if I just empty my dishwasher first thing in the morning, it is completely clean for all day use of the family. That way dishes aren't piling up in here, and we can already have them in here. In the evening, we just start it. So I recommend using a habit tracker. I don't have a particular one that I use. I'm learning them myself, but I use a habit tracker to make sure I'm staying on schedule. I just created load dishwasher, and so I'm going to click that when I'm done in the morning with unloading my dishwasher. I need to change that to unloading. When I'm done unloading my dishwasher, and in the evening when I'm done shining my sink, I will click that. Okay guys, we made it to the end of step 1. We're almost there. So as you start to sign off for the night, to finish up this shine your sink step, all you're going to do is wipe down your sink as you normally would. It should be very, very clear, because hopefully all of your dishes made it into the dishwasher throughout the day because you took the time this morning to unload it. So you just wipe it off as normal, like you would any other time. Just look for big stuff. It should be so much easier after really digging in deep last night and cleaning it. It should clean up very fast for you. This is going to get faster and faster every night. And then when you're done wiping it down, you're going to just dry it off just a tad, just with a little towel, and dry it off just a tad, just to get some of those water spots out of there, because that olive oil is going to really help keep most of that up for you. And then just run it over your faucet and shut out that faucet all nice and pretty. Get it all sparkly. And then you will have the same gift that you had this morning tomorrow morning. So this is the point where we do the habit tracker and we mark shine sink before we sign off for the night. Now this list will get much longer with time, but remember, we're taking one step a week and really understanding it and really getting comfortable with it. So for now, we have 2. 1 in the morning to unload your dishwasher. I did fix that. And 2 to shine your sink. Please let me know in the comments below how many streaks you end up with this week. I'm very curious. I'd like to hear that. So I think that finishes what I have shining your sink. It's pretty simple. You're shining your sink. So I think we can consider this project done. Unperfectly. You have a great night.